Namaste. To purify your Vastu, always use loban. And so I was just doing this loban. And as you can see, it's beautiful. You can also try. If you go to any shop that sells items connected to puja or religious, you will find this hard Bakhur. So now, as Jupiter arrives in Taurus, there is a sign of great transformation for many of you. Always remember, planets are transiting now and then. So what does it signify? It signifies that life is constant change. Nothing is static. Today you are a sinner, tomorrow you can become a saint. And history has been witness to such facts that the greatest, the most terrible sinners have transformed into great saints. Life is constant change, and that is what you see through the transit of planets. So your life is also always changing. You as a person also, you continue to change. You continue to evolve. Change is constant. Except for change, everything else changes. And so in this podcast, I have talked about the positive changes that you can expect as Jupiter transit in Taurus. And at the same time, at the end of this podcast, I have shared a beautiful Mahavira story that again inspires you, helps you to have more faith in transformation. That transformation is possible, but when you are surrendering at the feet of the Master, the Guru. Many people come to the Master, but out of them, only few are able to connect with the Master. And you know why? Because they keep aside their mind, their logic. They stop agreeing and disagreeing. They simply are there in that omnipresence. And just by being with the Master, a great transformation happens. Just one word of the Master can bring a great transformation, only if you let it sink within you without agreeing or disagreeing. And that is how this beautiful story of Mahavira is. And since Mahavir Jayanti is coming on 21st April, I thought specifically to share this beautiful story. So let's begin with this podcast.
Taurus is a sign of values, principles, and ethics. Taurus is directly connected with the treasures of life. Treasures are not just limited to money. Knowledge is also a treasure. Love is also a treasure. Peace is also a treasure. Contentment is also a treasure. And so now when Jupiter will arrive in the most wonderful sign of Taurus, it is a sign that you are going to be blessed with more treasures of life. The meaning of the word treasure is purely based on the level of awareness, consciousness of an individual. A poor man living in a hut may experience more happiness because his treasure is contentment, peace. A rich man living in a palace may experience more happiness because his treasure is his growing bank balance. A young man may experience more happiness because his treasure is in his newfound love, his love mate. So depending on situation and level of awareness, each person's definition of treasure varies. However, it is certain that now that Jupiter is arriving in Taurus, many of you will be blessed with the treasure that you seek in life. So now I will start revealing the 10 lucky zodiac signs that are going to feel good and are to be gifted with more treasures as Jupiter enters the romantic sign of Taurus. The first lucky sign is Taurus. For the past year, Jupiter's presence in the 12th house has provided you with an opportunity for personal growth and introspection. Now, as Jupiter moves into the ascendant or the Kendra house, you can expect to reap the rewards of your hard work from the past year. Jupiter will bless you with the many treasures of life that you desire. If you have been waiting for a promotion, Jupiter's arrival in Taurus indicates that it is likely to happen. If you have been seeking growth in your business or career, this transit will bring positive developments in that aspect as well. Those who have been dealing with sleepless nights, stress, and tension can look forward to finding relief and enjoying restful sleep. Overall, the arrival of Jupiter in Taurus is a highly favorable development. It will help you gain clarity about what is right and what is wrong in your life. This is a perfect time to revisit any neglected or postponed matters and make the necessary decisions. Overall, the arrival of Jupiter in your sign signifies a period filled with positive outcomes and opportunities for making the right choices. The second lucky sign is Virgo. In the past year, Jupiter's presence in the 8th house helped you resolve many of your financial problems. It was a time when Jupiter's energy focused on cleaning up your life from many past difficulties. However, with Jupiter's arrival in the 9th house, things are about to take a positive turn. This transit in Taurus brings you an increase in earnings. You can consider yourself lucky as circumstances that were previously working against you will now shift in your favor. If you are participating in an election, this development is highly advantageous for your candidacy, increasing the likelihood of your victory over your opponents. For senior citizens, this transit of Jupiter will bring wonderful spiritual experiences and the opportunity to undertake fulfilling pilgrimages. Youngsters will find this to be an ideal time to pursue higher education. Overall, Virgo individuals will be in high demand and luck will be on their side during this period of Jupiter's transit in Taurus sign. The third lucky sign is Capricorn. In the past year, the main focus was on your home and family. However, with Jupiter entering the 5th house in Taurus, it is a time to showcase your talents and give the best performance of your life. If you are a content creator, artist, actor, or actress, the period from May 1st, 2024 to June 1st, 2025 will be crucial for you to prove yourself and achieve great success and fame. For students, there is a good news as you can expect to excel in your studies during this time. If you are in a relationship, it is likely that you may soon tie the knot with the person you love. For spiritual seekers, this is a great time for spiritual practices, meditation, and devotion. Overall, Capricorn individuals will experience a remarkable year starting from May 1st, 2024 to June 1st, 2025, and that too after a long time. The fourth lucky sign is Scorpio. During the past year, Jupiter's energy has been focused on resolving workplace issues and sorting out various disputes and worries in your life. Now that most of the clearing process is done, Jupiter's arrival in Taurus will help you become more popular in your social circle and provide you with the rare opportunity to settle down with a suitable partner. If you are already married, then this is the perfect time to enjoy your marriage life. In the upcoming year from May 1st onwards, it's the perfect time to enjoy a good partnership, making this a fortunate period for relationships. It's also a highly positive time for public oriented work and business partnerships. So take full advantage of this favorable period while it lasts. The fifth lucky sign is Cancer. For the past year, you may have felt stuck in your career. But as Jupiter enters the 11th house, you are about to gain good momentum in your job. This may even result in a new job opportunity and a significant boost in your income. During this time, you will also be able to find and recognize your true friends. If you are seeking a life partner, you are more likely to be successful and get married. Jupiter's transit in Taurus is also favorable for financial growth and the fulfillment of desires. So get ready to smile as this year promises good luck and abundance for you. The sixth lucky sign is Pisces. As you have recently entered the Sadesati phase, the past year with Jupiter in the second house has blessed you with good financial support. Now with Jupiter moving into the third house, you are going to become more confident in your communication with others. Your verbal communication and thinking pattern will become more positive and constructive. If you are a creative artist or content creator, this transit of Jupiter in the third house is highly beneficial for you. The seventh lucky sign is Aries. In the past year, Jupiter's movement through Aries helped you become more positive and optimistic. You also developed a strong inclination towards spirituality. Now that most of the cleansing process is completed, the arrival of Jupiter in Taurus will provide you with an opportunity to become more stable and stronger in matters of finance and family. During the period from May 2024 to June 2025, you can expect a wonderful time with your family. If you are planning any major surgery, this is the perfect time to go ahead with it. Retailers can anticipate earning more profits during this transit, and job seekers can be assured of finding better paying jobs. Overall, life is going to become sweeter for Aries individuals with Jupiter's transit in Taurus sign. The eighth lucky sign is Leo. In the past year, Jupiter's movement introduced you to many real life experiences and events that helped you become wiser. Now, as Jupiter enters the 10th house of Taurus, your career is set to rise. You will earn more respect at work and might even become a mentor for your colleagues. Whether you are in a career or running your own business, this transit promises growth and abundance. Jupiter's influence during this period can enhance and magnify your professional efforts, leading to success, recognition, and growth in your chosen field. In simple terms, this transit presents a suitable time for you to strive for professional growth, establish a strong reputation, and align with your true calling. The ninth lucky sign is Sagittarius. In the past year, Jupiter's movement provided you with a good opportunity to learn and gain more knowledge. Now, as Jupiter transits to the sixth house in Taurus, you are likely to see the benefits of the knowledge you have acquired. This transit of Jupiter in Taurus brings a period of transformative energies and opportunities for growth, especially in matters related to health, work, and daily routines. It is a time when you will be able to perform exceptionally well at work, which can lead to promotions and appreciation in your workplace. Overall, the Jupiter transit in the sixth house in Taurus encourages individuals to adopt a holistic approach to health, work, and service. It promotes a sense of abundance, balance, and harmony in these important aspects of life. The 10th lucky sign is Aquarius. In the past year, Jupiter's movement gave you the chance to improve your relationship with siblings and enhance your intellectual abilities. Now, as Jupiter enters the fourth house in Taurus, you can expect a lot of happiness at home. This is also a good time to consider investing in or buying a new property. This transit will be beneficial for those experiencing emotional distress, as it can help you heal and find emotional peace. Throughout Jupiter's stay in Taurus, you will find a sense of peace, happiness, and joy in your home life. Use this time to create a supportive and nurturing environment and seek emotional fulfillment in the comfort of your home. I have talked about the 10 lucky signs that will do exceptionally well during Jupiter's time in Taurus. Now let's look at the 2 zodiac signs that might face some challenges during this period. The first challenging sign is Gemini. When Jupiter transits the 12th house, it's a time for introspection and recognizing your weaknesses. If you are on a spiritual path, this transit can create a supportive environment for your spiritual growth. However, for those who are not spiritual, Jupiter's transit in the 12th house can be tough, causing feelings of loss, loneliness, and confusion. During this period, it's important to prioritize your physical and mental well-being. Make careful decisions about your finances and maintain open communication in your relationships. Overall, it's important to be cautious and avoid making impulsive decisions during this time. The second challenging sign is Libra, and it faces the most challenging position during Jupiter's transit in Taurus. From May 1st, 2024 to June 2025, Jupiter will be transiting the 8th house of Taurus for Libra. This transit can actually help you get rid of loans, debts, and troubles with in-laws. However, since Jupiter's energy is mostly focused on clearing your problems, it may not have much time to reward you. Nevertheless, it's still a positive development as it frees you from ongoing troubles, which can be seen as a blessing from Jupiter. During this period, Libra natives may have to confront hidden truths, face fears, and go through deep emotional changes. It's important to handle financial matters with caution, maintain transparency in partnerships, and navigate the intensity of this transit with self awareness and resilience. Overall, Jupiter's transit in Taurus is generally positive for all 12 zodiac signs. However, Gemini and Libra natives may receive fewer rewards compared to the other 10 lucky signs. The transit of planets signify that change is constant, and so therefore even a sinner has all the possibilities to transform into a saint. By the grace of the Guru, even a bad person transforms into a good person. Now, as Mahavir Jayanti is coming on 21st of April, I am reminded of a beautiful, inspiring story of the Mahavira. There was a man, and he was a great thief. One day, Lord Mahavira arrived in his town, and the man became very afraid. He called his son and said, "Listen, son, you are free to do everything, but don't go close to that man, Mahavira. I am a master thief, but I also avoid him because that man is dangerous. Something magical surrounds him, and once you are caught in it, there is no way out. So remember, go everywhere else but avoid his campus, where Mahavira is staying." Now the son was very obedient. He avoided Mahavira's campus for many days, but the temptation was natural. Here is a man whom his father fears so much that just to be close to him seems to be dangerous. It is worth tasting. So one day he went just a little closer to the campus, not inside the grove where Mahavira was staying with his disciples, but outside the campus. And he heard only one sentence. Mahavira was saying that in the paradise, the angels and the female angels, they are very beautiful. But just one thing is wrong. Their feet are pointing in the opposite direction. The angels are going one way, but their feet are going in the opposite direction. Being afraid that his father might come to know, the boy escaped. But he thought there was no danger there, and Mahavira was just telling a fictitious story. But the same night, he and his father, they both were caught stealing. It was impossible to get any information from the father. Hence the king said, "Don't bother about the father. Concentrate on the son. There is a possibility that we may be able to find out all the information that we need from the son." And so the king's men worked out a strategy. The strategy was that the boy was given intoxicating drugs. So he slept for hours, completely unconscious. He was taken to the most beautiful room in the palace, and all the beautiful girls were serving him, bringing food, drinks. As he came back to consciousness, he thought, "My God, I am dead. I am in the paradise. This is the paradise that fellow Mahavira was describing, and the girls are really beautiful. Everything is great." But then he looked at their feet, and immediately he understood that there was some conspiracy. This is not paradise because their feet are just like our feet. The woman tried in every way to convince him, "You are dead and you are in paradise." And they were saying, "This is just the reception. Before you enter the permanent paradise, you have to tell everything about your life. This is the rule. Everything will be written and recorded, and then you will enter the permanent paradise." They wanted him to confess all the sins that his father had been committing, all the thefts, murders, and things for which they had never been caught. But now he would simply smile. He said, "Forget all about it. I have heard from Mahavira himself. Your feet has given me the clue that this is the palace of the king, and this is a strategy. Tell your king to try to befool somebody else. I am a disciple of Mahavira." They said, "Strange, when did you become a disciple of Mahavira?" He said, "Just passing by, I heard one sentence, and that one sentence has saved me today." And because there was no proof, finally they had to be released. And once they were released, the son said to his father, "I am not going to listen to you at all. If I had not disobeyed you and had not listened to Mahavira, we both would be hanging on the gallows. Just one sentence, and that too a small part of a story, has saved me. I am going to Mahavira. His magic has caught me." And the young boy became a great disciple of Mahavira. He said to Mahavira, "You have saved me. Now give me a new life, because I don't want just to be saved and continue to be a thief and a murderer. It was good that I was caught. A discontinuity has happened. You start my life from scratch. Accept me as a child." And behind the boy came his bad father. And now the father was also crying. His cry was so loud that it moved the heart of Mahavira and his disciples. He said, "Master, I am a sinner, a very bad father, but still, if you could accept me, I would change my ways. I will follow your word." Mahavira smiled and said, "When you self-realize your mistakes, when repentance happens, life starts transforming naturally. I am here to transform the bad into good. You are welcome." The bad father, who was no more bad, touched Mahavira's feet, and Mahavira moved his hand over his back. Just a soft touch, and the whole body vibrated. The old bad father was dead, and a new good father was in the making. That night, the boy's father cried a lot. Every teardrop was bringing him closer to the reality and the purpose of this human life. Always remember, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. We all are sinners, but we also have a future, because the universe is not going to stop until it changes you into a new person, a new man. The transit of Jupiter in Taurus is also yet one more attempt of the cosmos to help you transform into a new person, a much evolved person. How you use this celestial event to your benefit is totally based on your willingness to change yourself. Always remember, there is only one person who can truly change you, and that is you. When you are ready to bring a change in yourself, only then the change in your life is possible. The key to change your life lies within you. It is always an inside game. Focus within and be consistent in your daily prayers, daily meditations, and daily chanting. Consistency is the key, and you will become consistent when you become more aligned with your Guru, your Master. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru. ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः। ॐ गं गणपतये नमः।